Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets. At small forward, Dylan Brooks. At shooting guard, Jalen Green. At center, Alperen Şengün. At the other forward position, Amen Thompson. At the other guard position, AJ number 1. Let's meet the starting five for your Orlando Magic. At the small forward position, 6'6", number 13, Jett Howard. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero. At shooting guard, 6'6", number 12, Reese Howard. At the other guard position, 6'6", number 11, John Stewart.
Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Şengün out there with Amen Thompson. And it's the prodigy in at the point. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Howard in at the 2. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now, here's Howard. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
And let's... Oh, kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow. Here's Green, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Now, here's Green. 5 to shoot. Misses from close range. Here's Howard. Howard is home! Oh, wow! Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it's Green missing. here's Howard. Fader on the way, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Orlando ahead, up 10. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
And you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And Houston has possession. It's a 10-point game. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Stewart in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Howard. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Whitmore. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And it's Howard off the drive, and it's Howard finishing it off.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
Rockets trail by 16. The prodigy passes to Şengün. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Ooh, Howard with a block. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And he drives in, and it's Howard finishing it off.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's the Orlando Magic continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And most of these guys have shown they can do both of those things here in the regular season. Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Rockets.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Amen Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's the prodigy in at point guard. 1:25 left in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Howard on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Violation. It's a jump ball.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
The prodigy passes to Thompson. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Howard. The prodigy can't hit. And it's Howard off the drive. And it's Howard finishing it off.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Outside, Green, just 5 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway, and it's Brooks missing.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Şengün finds Thompson. Over Banchero. Houston with another miss. And so it's Orlando firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. They're communicating well. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Jonathan Isaac, and it's Banchero in at the 4-man position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Howard, and he gets that one. Howard's got 30.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Brooks, the pass to the prodigy. Outside, Green. Here's the prodigy. 4 on the clock. Ooh, Howard with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The Rockets with another miss. Here's Orlando. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And it's Howard finishing it off.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Pass to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. It's stolen by Howard. Into the lane. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Howard's got 38 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Lets it fly from 18. It counts.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now for our player of the game.